Guys, what is going on? Nickname is just Yellow, and today this Norwegian hardcore PC gamer is gonna tell you people what we need to do in order to be able to get a lot better aim in any game on the computer. This includes CSGO, Dota, League of Legends. Even though, again, their in-game settings are different, but the concepts are gonna be the same, okay? This also goes for people who want to just use a computer regularly, and you want to be able to not just do stuff more effectively on the PC, but because, believe it or not, doing this kind of stuff will allow you to get more effective aim on the PC, but also if you upgrade your PC monitor to like 144 Hz, you'll be able to get so much more benefit out of your PC. It's like crazy much more benefit, so that goes without saying in my case scenario, because I have a 144 Hz monitor in front of me. So first thing first, I'm going to demonstrate how the benefits will be there in terms of what you can see with the monitor hertz. Like, I just love doing this, especially with my black background. So first thing first, when I do this, you can see an after image of the mouse, okay? The after image will be there for so and so many seconds. This is completely up to your monitor, and it's all about the individual monitor. For my monitor, however, I'm seeing it live in 144 Hz. The after images are a lot tighter and they're closer together, okay? That's the big difference. I get more frames shown to my eyes in which I can see more of my mistakes with my cursor, my aim, whatever. And that's the big benefit of having a 144 Hz monitor. Also, I actually get more frequent frames, so the gap in between that you can see during all of these, you know, after images, they're actually tighter because I get more frames. So there's like less delay for me to see the first frame as well and all that shit. So that's Hertz frame rate and the mouse cursor badness and goodness of your aim, all that shit in a nutshell. Let's move on. Let's move on over to the setting stuff, okay? So if you want to set a base setting kind of package for your mouse to make sure that your computer is ready for all this stuff we're going to go through, you need to go through all the setting stuff. Okay, so let's disregard the mouse and do that in the ending here. First, we need to set a base sensitivity for your computer. Okay, so you want to find mouse, I'm using Windows 10, so I gotta do like it's control panel. Okay, I need to find it a control panel, hardware and sound, and on device and printers. I need to find mouse. Okay, so there we go. When you are there, you need to click on pointer precision. You gotta set that speed right there to number 6, as you can see on my screen. And then you gotta take off enhance pointer precision, because it literally fucks with your hand to eye coordination, and that's scaling. If I move my hand so and so far, if the scale is 1:1, that's when I can start practicing my aim. That fucks with that scale. It sets it to like 1.2 if I move fast and 0.5 if I move slow. So it fucks with all that, okay? You probably understood that. I'll take your word for it. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so that's the base speed, all that crap for your PC. From there on out, you need to go into the game, and depending on, let's see here, depending on your different computers or games and shit like that, you need to set a certain couple settings on or off. Okay, so I wanted to show this because here you actually get an option of raw input. You can have this on or off despite whatever the hell you want to do. Personally, I have it on. Some people like to have it off. But what you always need to take off is the mouse acceleration if there's a thing like that in the game itself. Have that off, and you will be golden. I have had a fucking terrible time in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on the PC because it was instantaneously on, but I was able to figure out how to turn it off. But the main point though is that games that are not allowing you to take it off are actually really shitty because they don't allow you to get really good with your aim or use the good aim that you have. So hopefully you understood that as well. Getting that consistent aim by turning off any acceleration or enchantment of your mouse movement, that will increase your aim so much more. Trust me, I've already gone through the entire experience and the learning curve. So lastly, I'm gonna go through mouse pads and the dots per inch speed of your mouse. This is probably the most important part, so you better hang along, okay? So, depending on which size of mousepad you have, you need different speeds to start out with. Later on, you can go into the games, and then you can change the speeds in there, because that's when it truly matters for those games. You get the point? Okay, that's actually my bad. I should do this. There we go. So, here we got the mousepad that I started out with. Depending on what I had in the game, that was just by preference, but the base speed I had for dots per inch I believe I still have like one approximate right here. Yeah, it's 1500. I used to start out with 1600, but I figured I would try and lower it a bit. You can really feel the difference when you have raw input at least. But this was what I started out with. I got 5,000 hours of Call of Duty with this size. Like this scale of 1500 or 1600 to this works out well as a start resolution of speed. Okay, but if you want to get really good with your aim, I mean, if you want to get legitimately fucking epic with your aim, you can't do that. You need a bigger mouse pad. Throw this here in the trash. That's garbage. Like, it literally cannot carry you any further in CSGO other than like Distinguished Master Guardian or maybe Legendary Eagle Master if you are playing everything right. Like, if you're extra adjusting your aim, even though again your aim is so fast you're not able to do it properly. Just saying. If you get something as big as this, you'll be able to be set just because you get more surface to play on with. It's practically twice as big, and it will allow you to have your aim twice as slow. So what I did, I started to use twice as slow mouse speed, which was 800 DPI. 800 for this size or anything bigger is a good start point. From there on out, it's free roam, okay? You can use 400, you can use 600, you can use 800. Those are three very nice base starting numbers that people like to use. Personally, I'm sticking to 800. Maybe I'll change it in the future, but I know one thing for sure, and that is that this baby right here was able to get me to Legendary Eagle Master. Side notes with this one though is that you should never really go for plastic if it's cheap. Only if it's expensive and got good edges that does not fuck up your mouse. Only then should you do it. Other than that, hard plastic is not that bad. You can like wash it and shit and you'll easily get off the dust. But dust always happens with us humans because we are dust machines, so nothing to do about that. Lastly, I'll just show you the mousepad that I'm using right now. I'm using almost the entire surface, okay? Almost the entire surface is used. So this big baby right here with my 144 Hz monitor with all my settings, I'm being able to probably push Supreme Master First Class in CSGO and then Global Elite. And you know, I even had a global guy say to me, which was really flattering, so I got nothing else to say other than that. I have the evidence, I've already impressed the guy, and I've already gone through all of it, so hopefully you people will do too. Hopefully this video helped you out, hopefully you learned a lot of stuff about mouse accuracy, and last thing to say is that you just need to play in order to be able to get better at this stuff. Aim and practice, when we won battles, play a lot of matchmaking, play ECA, play during the day when a lot of people are online, make sure anything and everything is done properly, and you will be able to get a lot better. So, closer time, if you want to support the YouTube channel and everybody else who enjoy the channel, we got Patreon, and you get to partake in a giveaway, and on the sideline, we got skin donation. There we go. So yeah, that's it. Nickname is Yellow. Have a nice day, and don't get beastified when you play.